I took the branding course to make sure that people get to know me, and before they know my product, I want them to know me. I did take the branding course, and when you first think of branding, you don't you think of colors and your fonts and things like that, but there's a whole lot more to branding than you realize. Every time you go online, every time you open your mouth, every time you post something, you're branding yourself. So it was just a really, really good course for me to take to learn how to brand myself online.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Karen. Yes, and as we say, you want to brand yourself or be branded, because everything that we do should also be a very strategic decision. So we need to make sure that we have a strategy when we're going into whatever it is that we're getting ready to do. So when we're getting ready to make that post, that phenomenal post that you've been doing, you've got some awesome posts out there.
Thank you.
I know you're thinking about it. You've got a strategy to your post before you even put it out there. So you want to make sure that you have that strategy so you can brand yourself opposed to others branding you for you, which might not be how you want it to look, right?
Dawn really helped me in kind of bringing it together. My passion with mascara is to work with more mature women that, to always keep your sparkle, never let anyone dull your sparkle. And so we worked on that and how to bring that into my brand and show people that, regardless of your age, you're always able to continue to make yourself sparkle. So we worked on that quite a bit. Then I also worked with Penny on my logo and tried to bring that in. And she is so helpful in showing you, you get it right, you think you've got it right, and then she tells you, okay, well, now if you pull back and look at this, you can't see this. And so it's really, really helpful after you finish the course to have these consultations, because all of them are really helpful in helping you bring all this together and pick out the things that you have ideas, but you don't know how to make them happen. And the consultations have really, really helped me.
You get 3 coaches. So talk about that, how many weeks it was, how many coaches you had, who they were, and that sort of thing, if you will.
Right. Well, the first coach I have is Kebie Whitehead, and I've taken quite a few courses from her. And what she did with my consulting is that she added up my hours, and I went into kind of a mini circle with her, and she has been meeting with me every week and giving me some ideas and helping me move along. And then with Dawn and Penny, they each have their own sections, and so we get the consults with them, and they each have their own specialty. And so it's really, really wonderful to be able to have those calls, because most of the time when you take courses online, you get an ebook and you're left on your own to kind of go through it and work it out, and you don't have any consultations with the coaches, and you don't ever get to talk to them. And in this course and in all the other courses with Kebie and with Dawn and Penny, I'm sure too, you every week you get to meet with them and talk about the things that you've learned that week and ask questions, and that is so important in these courses, because you don't get that most of the time. You don't get to meet the coaches.
Yes, I think that's a huge, huge benefit that differentiates our courses, branding specifically, as well as, my Network and Grow Your Business course, as well as Penny's courses for declutter, for Canva, and the fonts, as well as all of Kebie's courses, the art of social media, etc., of all the ones that she's got out there too. So that
absolutely,
it's
so important, so important.
Yes. Okay, yes, absolutely. And so I know and I recognize that you primarily build your business online.
I do.
But this course is for both. So if you could kind of share how it's for, both online and in-person type stuff.
Well, yes, because again, there's a communication part about how to learn how to communicate well when you're out in the, in the business world. There's the laws of branding and what they mean, and the do's and don'ts, whether you're online or whether you're out talking to people at a meeting. There's so much more to it than you realize. I had no idea when I started the course exactly what it was going to be. I had no idea. And I have learned so much that I really recommend that you take it if you're in any kind of business.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Karen. That's great.
Thank you so much. It has been so much fun. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for taking your time today.
Oh, absolutely welcome. And again, take the branding course. I think you will be amazed at what you learn in all aspects of branding.